Welcome, brave souls, as we embark on a chilling journey through the eerie corners of West Virginia. A land known for its rolling hills and rustic charm, West Virginia also harbors a darker side. Nestled within its verdant scenery are small towns, each one holding secrets as old as the Appalachian Mountains themselves. These are no ordinary towns. They're imbued with an unusual nature, their tranquility belying the disturbing tales that have swirled around them for generations. Each one is a repository of chilling lore, their history steeped in mystery and horror. From spectral sightings to unsolved crimes, the stories that seep from these places are as haunting as the hollows they inhabit. But what makes these towns truly unsettling is not just their pasts, but their enduring presence. For within their quiet streets and unassuming houses, the echoes of their dark histories still resonate, casting long shadows over their present. Fasten your seatbelts as we prepare to explore the top 10 disturbing small towns in West Virginia, each hiding its own brand of pure evil. At number 10, we have Point Pleasant, a town that harbors a terrifying legend. This seemingly tranquil town is known for a chilling tale that dates back to the mid-60s. The legend of the Mothman, a creature said to be man-like but with glowing red eyes and wings like a moth. It is said to have terrorized the inhabitants of Point Pleasant for 13 months, culminating in the collapse of the Silver Bridge. This tragic event claimed the lives of 46 people, and many believe the Mothman was a harbinger of this disaster. The mystery deepens as the Mothman sighting ceased after the collapse, leaving the town in an eerie silence. Today, the legend lives on, with an annual festival and a dedicated museum. But the memories of those spine-chilling encounters still linger in the minds of the older residents. Point Pleasant, a picturesque town with a haunting tale that will chill your spine. Next up at number 9 is Harper's Ferry, a town steeped in unsettling history. This small, picturesque town, nestled at the confluence of the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers, was once a key battleground during the Civil War. The echoes of cannon fire and the cries of fallen soldiers still seem to linger in the air. Here in Harper's Ferry, history is not just something to be read in textbooks, it lives and breathes in the very walls of the town. An ominous energy permeates the charming cobblestone streets, an eerie reminder of its bloody past. Visitors have reported sightings of spectral soldiers, lost spirits still fighting a war long ended. And then there are the stories. Oh, the stories. Tales of apparitions and chilling encounters that have sprung up from the town's tragic history. From the ghostly figure of a fallen soldier to the haunting laughter of children long gone, these stories make Harper's Ferry a place of chilling fascination. Harper's Ferry, a town where history and horror intertwine. Coming in at number 8 is Moundsville, home to one of the most haunted prisons in America. The West Virginia Penitentiary, with its imposing stone walls and iron bars, is a chilling reminder of the town's dark past. The prison, which operated for over a century, was the final destination for some of the most dangerous criminals in the state. The terror doesn't end there. Many visitors and locals alike have reported sightings of ghostly apparitions, heard unexplained noises, and felt a strange, unsettling atmosphere that seems to hang over the town like a fog. From the infamous Shadow Man to the spirit of a former inmate who met a grisly end, the ghostly tales are as numerous as they are terrifying. This is not a place for the faint of heart. Even in broad daylight, the town carries an eerie silence, a chilling testament to its haunted history. Moundsville, a town where echoes of the past still haunt the present. At number 7, we find Lewisburg, a town with a dark secret. This quaint locale is home to a Civil War cemetery, where spectral soldiers are said to roam under the cover of darkness. Locals whisper tales of spine-chilling encounters, from hushed voices on the wind to shadowy figures seen in the corner of the eye. The history of Lewisburg is not confined to textbooks, but instead haunts the present, leaving an indelible mark on the town. Lewisburg, where the past refuses to rest in peace. At number 6, we have Shepherdstown, known as the most haunted town in West Virginia. This quaint town is steeped in eerie tales of ghost sightings that chill the spine. Its buildings, old as time, seem to harbor spirits from another era, adding to the town's spectral mystique. The atmosphere, heavy with the unseen, wraps itself around the town like a spectral shroud. It's as if the supernatural has set up permanent residence here. Shepherdstown, a town where the supernatural is an everyday occurrence. Cracking the top 5, we have Parkersburg, a town with a terrifying tale of its own. Nestled in the heart of this seemingly peaceful town is the infamous Blennerhassett Hotel. It's not just the vintage charm that has guests talking, but the chilling experiences that have left many wide-eyed and breathless. The hotel, built in the late 19th century, has a history that could make your blood run cold. Whispers of ghostly apparitions, eerie voices, and unexplained phenomena echo within its grand hallways. Guests and staff alike recount spine-tingling encounters. Some speak of a spectral lady in white, others of unseen hands and chilling drafts in the dead of night. Each room holds its own spectral secrets, its own unnerving narratives. And the most frightening part? These are not mere tales spun by thrill seekers. They are genuine experiences of those brave, or perhaps unfortunate, enough to spend a night. Parkersburg, a town where checking in might mean facing your deepest fears. At number 4, we have Weston, home to the infamous Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Nestled in the heart of this quaint small town lies a place soaked in a history of dread and despair. This massive Gothic structure stands as a grim reminder of the town's dark past, shrouded in tales of inhumanity. The asylum, operational from the mid-19th to the late 20th century, was a house of horrors for its residents. Patients were subjected to the most brutal treatments, a haunting testament to the primitive state of mental health care in those times. Lobotomies, electroshock therapy, and other gruesome practices were the norm, leading to an uncountable number of untimely deaths. Chilling accounts of ghost sightings have added a spectral aura to this eerie place. Many claim to have seen apparitions of former patients, their tormented souls seemingly trapped within the asylum's walls, forever echoing their cries of agony. Weston, a town where insanity and horror go hand in hand. At number 3, we have Bramwell, a town with a chilling mining disaster story. Drenched in the history of the coal mining industry, Bramwell's past is as dark as the coal it unearthed. The year was 1910, a fateful day that would stain the town's history with a heart-wrenching tragedy. A massive explosion in the mine, a disaster of unthinkable scale, claimed the lives of more than 50 miners. The town was plunged into grief, its heart ripped apart by the loss of fathers, sons, and brothers. But the sorrow didn't end there. Over the years, residents and visitors alike have reported eerie encounters. They speak of phantom miners, their spectral figures forever trapped in their last moments, their anguished cries echoing through the night. These ghostly apparitions serve as a haunting reminder of Bramwell's tragic past, a past that refuses to be forgotten. Bramwell, a town where a tragic past continues to cast a long shadow. At number 2, we have Charleston, a town where the dead refuse to stay silent. In this quaint town, the chilling echoes of past lives can be heard whispering through the bustling streets. Capitol Street in particular is infamous for its ghostly inhabitants. Residents and visitors alike have reported eerie encounters with spectral figures, their translucent forms seemingly stuck in a different era. Then there's the haunted Capitol Theater, an architectural gem that's as steeped in history as it is in horror. Its walls have borne witness to countless performances, but some actors, it seems, never took their final bow. From the faint rustle of costumes in empty dressing rooms to the phantom applause heard echoing in the dead of night, the theater is a hotbed of paranormal activity. These chilling tales of unquiet spirits are what make Charleston a town of unsettling intrigue. It's a place where the past refuses to rest, where every corner holds a story, and where the line between the living and the dead is blurred. Charleston, a town where the line between the living and the dead is blurred. And finally, at number 1, we have Harper's Ferry, arguably the most haunted town in West Virginia. Its streets echo with tales of spectral sightings, from ghostly soldiers to mysterious apparitions. The town's buildings, each with their own eerie narrative, are said to be hotspots for paranormal activity. An uncanny atmosphere shrouds Harper's Ferry, as if the town itself is a gateway to the otherworldly. Harper's Ferry, a town that stands as a chilling testament to West Virginia's haunted heritage. And there you have it, the top 10 disturbing small towns in West Virginia, each hiding its own brand of pure evil. From the chilling mysteries of Point Pleasant to the haunting history of Harper's Ferry, each town carries a spine-tingling narrative waiting to be uncovered. If you've got your own chilling tales or experiences from these towns, we'd love to hear about them. Remember, brave souls, every town has its tales. Some are just darker than others.